Hi, this is Czech here from Avion Technology in Arlington Heights. We are a web design, we are a digital agency. We work in three silos. Essentially, we do white label programming for other digital agencies. We also do product development and we do online marketing for small businesses. So these are the three areas we work in. I do these little video shorts, mostly for non-tech folks, to help them understand more about technology. Today I'm going to talk about AI, artificial intelligence. So as we know, AI is disrupting everything in this world. Um, One of the areas that it is disrupting is content creation. Any digital agency owner will know uh, finding a good content creator is a lot like finding true love. We all want it, but we don't know where to find it, right? So it's the same thing with finding good content writers. We are all looking for good content writers, but we don't know where to find them. Now, in 2022, with the advent of AI, this is going to change. So there's a lot of now AI-based tools which can help you write good content. Uh, there's really three areas in which AI is kind of disrupting the whole thing. The first is actually in content production. So usually what we do is, we have a content writer, we give him or her a few keywords, a few, general idea about what the content is supposed to be like, and then he or she goes ahead and starts writing, gives us a few drafts, we go back and forth, and then it gets approved. Well, all of this is now done by machine learning, right? So you have an application, and you tell the application these are the keywords, and this is the theme, and this is the topic, and then lo and behold, within a couple of minutes, you get an article or you get web copy, right? So the first area in which AI is disrupting is in content generation. The second area in which AI is disrupting is in content delivery. So we all know there's cookies, right? Cookies are temporary internet files. So when a user comes to your site, right, he or she can again, we know who that user is based on there's so many tools out there to find out what their browser is, which area they're coming from, what technology device they're using, whether they're likely to be a male or a female. So all of these different data points can be collected using a cookie. Well, what you can do is you can take all those data points using a cookie, and then based on those data points, you can serve them relevant content. So let's say if you have a straight male out of Florida, you will serve him a certain version of your website. And if there is a gender fluid person based out of Seattle or based out of California, then you will serve that person a different version of the website, again, based on their user type. So like I said, the first area where AI is disrupting everything is in content creation. The second area where AI is disrupting everything is in content delivery. So today I'm going to actually tell you a couple of tools that you can use as a digital agency owner. To take a look at these tools. They will definitely help you in writing content. So the first one is called Articoolo. That's Artcoolo. The second one is Automated Insights Wordsmith. The third is one I've used a lot. It's Grammarly. That's for checking the verbiage. Number four is an app called Content Spinner, and the last one is Article Forge. So take a look at these five apps. They'll definitely help you in creating content. This also gets me to a broader kind of, a bigger question really. Folks studied English. They have a BA and MA in English literature, and they become content writers. And I foresee that maybe 4, 5, 10 years from now, there are going to be no content writing jobs. So there are going to be content writing jobs, but they're not going to be done by humans. It's going to be done by machines. Similarly, I think 10 years from now, if you went to a doctor, there's not going to be a person anymore. You're just going to go and type your symptoms somewhere, and then a machine will say, okay, this is probably what you have. This is your prescription. The prescription will automatically go to your pharmacy, and you just need to go to the pharmacy and pick up your prescription and go home. So, what we're seeing over the last 50, 70 years is like the slow automation, right, of humanity. There was a time when all the lower end jobs got automated, your factory workers, and they got displaced. And with AI, within the next 5, 10 years, you're also going to get high end jobs which are going to get automated, you know. So content writing is one, but doctors, lawyers, right? Think about a lawyer who drafts your agreement. Well, 10 years from now, you won't need that person. You just go, and there'll be an online place where you just go type in your name, address, and what you want a document created for, and you'll get a template of that document delivered in your email. I really think humanity is at some point, is some kind of a cusp now, where we need to take a decision about AI. Extremes of anything is never good. So like the way we have extreme income inequality now, that doesn't augur well for society, because it's going to lead to some kind of a societal chaos, societal breakdown, societal friction. Similarly, I think we're slowly entering into a time of too much tech, and AI is a glaring example of that. I think a lot of AI can be used for good purposes, but I think there's a lot of AI which is going to make a lot of jobs obsolete. And these are not low end jobs, these are high end jobs. These are jobs where people went and studied for 5 and 10 years, and AI is going to make them. Radiologists, research has shown that AI is much better at picking up tumors than a human radiologist. And an AI can, go through 100 X-rays in a minute or two, as opposed to a radiologist who probably takes like 3 or 4 or 5 minutes per X-ray. So I think humanity is coming at that point now where we really need to figure out how much technology we do need. But as a digital agency owner, I think that's the last of your concerns. I think what you are concerned with right now is probably finding a right content writer. There's the great resignation and so much of displacement of workers that has happened in the US. So it's not easy to find good content writers, good content creators. So I think for you, I think AI is a good option. Take a look at these tools that I mentioned. Just to give you a warning, none of these tools I've used some of them. None of them are perfect, but I think they get you till a certain point. And for a digital agency owner who's in that $1 to $3 million kind of a bracket, and most of our clients are small business owners. We don't need perfection. We need someone who can deliver the goods. And so for this kind of a scenario, a lot of these AI-based content tools are a really good option. If you need any help, give us a shout. Avion Technology, based out of Arlington Heights, close to Chicago. Work with a lot of digital agency partners, and we've helped a lot of them scale up. I'm sure we can help you too. Give us a shout. These are our coordinates, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.